If you want to remain seated, you can. But we're going to you can use the blocks or not the blocks. You can bend the knees, you can keep the legs straight. Just find a comfortable lying position. And then just place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Just begin to be aware of where you are. Begin to be aware of all the different sounds happening around you. Be aware of your body laying on the mat, surrendering your knees to the blocks. Just begin to soften your face. Soften your arms, the front of your back, which is your chest, your belly and your hips. Relax your back and your legs. Begin to quieten the mind on each exhale, as if you were relaxing a muscle. Gently ask your mind to just put away all thoughts, worries, impressions for the next hour so that you may focus on your practice. Begin to acknowledge any emotions that are pulling at you. Just give them the attention they're asking for, and just take a moment to experience them without attaching to them. Then just begin to be aware of your breath. Notice the rise and fall of your body with each inhale, each exhale. Just take a moment to acknowledge your breath and just notice what it's telling you about yourself today. Is the breath fast or slow? Is it shallow or deep? Where does it start from and where does it end? Now take the hand that's on the chest and place it on your neck and find your heartbeat. Once you've found your heartbeat, begin to inhale for 6 heartbeats, hold for 2, exhale for 6, hold for 2. And just find this rhythm of your breath. Remember as you do this to breathe from the belly upwards, and then breathe from the top, the exhale from the top of your breath back down to your belly. Try and slow the heartbeat down on your exhale. Learn to inhale slowly. Now, keeping that rhythm of breath, just place the hand back on your heart. See if you can feel your heartbeat. And continue inhaling for 6, holding for 2. Exhaling for the count of 6, holding for 2. For 7 breaths. Three more breaths, focusing on the tip of your nose or between your eyebrows. As you exhale, don't exhale outwards, but exhale downwards through your body. Now take a couple of breaths, breathing in from the bottom of your feet to the crown of your head, filling yourself with the energy that surrounds you in this studio, from the plants, the rocks, the water. And as you exhale, exhale it downwards through your body, down to your feet, and just release anything that you need to. And one more. Now place both your hands over your heart. Now as you inhale, feel an expansion in your heart. As you exhale, just calm the heart and fill it with joy. Set an intention for joy and bliss in your heart. And for just a moment, take a couple of breaths smiling, literally smiling to your heart. And feel the warmth and it smile back to you. Visualize the color red, like the sunrise or the sunset, around your heart. Now bring your breathing back to normal, and we're going to begin our journey with our Om. And we begin our inhale now. Rub your hands together. Place them over your eyes. Take a deep inhale, a deep sigh. Slowly lower your hands, opening your eyes, roll to the side and slowly come up. So we start with our toes today. So come up onto your feet. There's only a small gap between your toes, and spread the toes as far apart as you can. Then drop onto your knees, sit on your bum. Remember, if this gets, so your knees are on the mat, yeah. And then if this gets too much for you, you can drop onto your elbows. Otherwise, take the arms out to the side. Bring the right hand under the left. Drop the elbows towards your heart, your chin towards your chest. And just begin to breathe. Remember, on average, it takes 2 minutes for the muscle to relax, for the compression to go to your toes and all the joints in your feet. So relax your muscles. Relax your face. And take a moment to literally observe how you respond to uncomfortability. Are you responding with impatience, anger, judgment? Shift your response to the uncomfortability by just sitting in it. Accept it and surrender to it. Allow your toes to sink into the mat. And just smile at your toes. Gently begin to shift that uncomfortability to a place of feeling joy. As you begin to stretch a part of your body that you spend an enormous amount of your life standing on. So take a moment to give gratitude to your feet. And now take 7 gentle breaths, breathing in for 4, breathing back down to 1 into your feet. Relax your jaw and your tongue. Take a deep inhale. Deep exhale through the mouth. Slowly come forward, release the toes. Make them flat, feel a release of energy in them, and come sit on your heels. So now your toes are flat. Bring the hands beside you, lift the knees. If you need to, place blocks underneath them. And drop your chin towards your chest towards your knees. And we stay here for a minute as we begin to work the connective tissue in our shins. So bring the knees together, as together as you can. And then, can they reach on a block? They can, they just don't want to. Here's the difference. It's just a minute. This too shall pass. Place your hands on the floor behind you and just start to breathe through it. Understand that the uncomfortability you are deeply feeling is because it is a part of your body you have ignored. Don't judge yourself. Don't be annoyed at it. Just send it love. For those shins belong to you. Take a deep inhale, deep exhale. Release with great happiness. And then just bring the feet around to the front, spread the legs to the edges of the mat, and come lay on your back for just a minute. Feel a release in your toes, your ankles. Keep your chin closer to your chest and your shoulders closer towards your feet. And take 5 normal breaths here, just following your inhale, finishing your exhale. With each exhale, relax the toes, your feet, and your shins. Move your fingers, your toes. Slowly roll onto the side of your body first. Come onto all fours. And then slowly walk your hands to your feet. And then gently roll up. Really slowly, engaging no muscle here, until your head comes up, and it's the last thing that comes up. Good. Let's move into our knees. Make the feet hip-width apart. The most important thing in this pose, which nobody ever does, is lock the knees. The knees are not bent. If you're bending the knees, you're doing nothing for your knees. So lock the knees, place your hands on your thighs. Exhale, round the back, slowly come down. If your hands reach the mat, you can place them upwards. If not, grab your elbows. Release your head to the floor, just relaxing your neck. So Yolanda, grab your elbows. Here. Hold like this. Good. Make sure your neck is relaxed, your knees are locked. It doesn't matter how low you go. What's more important are the knees are locked. We stay here for 3 minutes. Remember, in all of these poses, you are releasing cells that begin to increase the elastin, the flexibility, the strength, and the lubrication in the joint that we're working. So as long as you leave the knees locked, you're sending tension to the area, and you're beginning to make them stronger, flexible, and keeping the fluid in there, because once it's gone, your cartilage begins to wear away and you get bone on bone. Slow the breath down. Gentle breaths. Remember, just respond. If you feel any other emotion except peace and calmness here, you are putting your body in a state in its parasympathetic system, which does not allow for any healing. You're halfway there. Just, if you're struggling, begin to repeat the mantra in your head that I'm about to play.
You're nearly there, just 3 more breaths. Take a deep inhale, deep exhale. Slowly release, come lay down on your back. Release the legs.
Just feel a release in your legs. Take 5 normal breaths. Just take a couple of more normal breaths, staying connected to your breath. Good. Move your fingers, your toes. Slowly roll onto your side and come up to a seated position. Good. So we're now going to move into puppy dog pose. This is what it looks like. Remember, if at any point a pose gets too much, come out of it, lay on your back, and come back into it when you need to. Puppy dog looks like this. Your knees are in line with your hips. This is your chin. You're going to lower the chin to the mat, arms, and just hold. If this gets too much, you can drop your forehead to the mat, and you can move your bum a little closer to your heels. So just come down. We stay here for 3 minutes. In the most challenging version of this, you're on your chin. Your hips are in line with your knees. And you're completely surrendering your back and your chest towards the earth. In the second version, you're on your forehead. On the third version, you're on your forehead and you move your hips a little back towards your heels. But in all of them, you surrender your chest to the earth. Relax your legs, your heart. Relax your shoulders. Remember, respond here. Don't react. Accept. Accept does not mean to just not care. It just means it is what it is. Just accept it. Know that this too shall pass. This uncomfortability shall not remain forever. Surrender does not mean to give up either. It means to just surrender into the pose. Don't hold any tension in your muscles, your face. Almost imagine you are made of jello. Frozen jello, not very comfortable. So feel your body begin to thaw, turn fluid. You have less than a minute left. You're doing great. Just breathe. No matter where your mind takes you, follow it and then come back to your breath or the mantra. Take a deep inhale, deep exhale. Slowly come up onto all fours for just a minute. Neutralize the back, the chest. And then slowly come lay on your back. Pull your knees gently into your chest for a moment. And then release. Spread the legs to the edges of the mat, the width of the mat. Place your arms beside you, chin closer to your chest. Just release your chest into the earth, your lower back, your middle back, and your upper back. Take 5 normal breaths here. Just follow the inhale and finish your exhale. Begin to move your fingers, your toes. Roll onto the side of your body to protect your back and then come up to a seated position. So we're going to move into our hips now. If you need a pillow, I'll bring a pillow around. You're going to take the right knee and bring it as far over to the side as you can. And then you're going to just keep bringing the left leg back until you're connected to the earth or to a cushion. If you need a cushion, I'll bring one for you. And then you're just going to slowly lower your chest. Lift. You're going to slowly lower your chest to the mat. So you want to come, the other leg, change legs. Put this leg through. Good. And try and bring the knee more out to the side. Yeah. And then lower your chest. Good. Make sure you completely relax your bum. So this wants to come here. So this is connected to the earth. Good. Relax, lift. Relax your legs. Completely relax your hips. Because we stay in this pose the longest for 4 minutes. Bring it down. Yes. This is connected. As you exhale, begin to expand your back. As you inhale, expand your back. And as you exhale, relax your chest. Relax your upper lip, your lower lip, and your tongue. Completely relax your jaw and your shoulders. Just be aware what thoughts and emotions rise in this pose as we bury a lot in our hips. Once observed, just come back to your breath. As you inhale, breathe in and out through the nose if you can. As you inhale, feel your belly gently move towards the mat. And as you exhale, relax your belly. Just breathe or follow the mantra. With each exhale, feel your body, your hips sink into the earth, releasing all tension, all resistance. Breathe in for 4. Breathe out back to 1. The longer, deeper your breath, the easier the pose. Take a deep inhale, deep exhale. Slowly walk the hands up in line with your shoulders. Curl the back toe and lift. Bring the right leg back. If you need to, you can shake it out. And then bring the left leg through. And keep bringing the right leg back until the left hip is connected to the earth or to a pillow. And then as you exhale, begin to lower your chest. Good, so lower the hip. Yeah. So remember, you don't want to be on this hip, you want to be on this hip. Good. So make sure the leg that's bent, you're on that hip on the mat, not. So you are on this hip. Yeah. So keep that hip connected. Make sure that that is connected to something. Otherwise, you are doing nothing. Remember, the first thing to do here is to relax your bum. And then to relax your legs. Now relax your chest, your shoulders, your upper lip, your lower lip, and your tongue. Now begin to relax your breath, breathing in through the nose, breathing gently out through the nose. You are wanting to slow down everything. So as you breathe in, try and count to 4. As you slowly breathe out through the nose, count back down to 1. Slow it all down, your mind, your thoughts, your breath. Don't resist anything, not your mind, not your emotions, but always come back to the breath. You're halfway there. Take a deep inhale, deep exhale. Slowly lift the arms, release the leg. Give it a shake if you want. Then bend the knees, come onto your back. Spread the legs as wide as the mat and release the hips into the earth. Remember, whenever you're on your back, your chin should be closer to your chest. Your shoulders closer to your feet. And just begin to imagine and visualize your hips falling open, sinking into the mat, and down into the earth. Take 5 breaths here. Just begin to be aware of the journey that your breath takes through your body. Notice where the inhale goes. Is it feeding your whole body or just a part of it? Notice where the exhale leaves and journeys before it leaves. Now slowly move your fingers, your toes. Roll onto your stomach, facing me. And we're going to move into our shoulders. You want to extend the left arm out so it's in line with your shoulder and your legs are together. Then you're going to turn your head and look to the right and slowly roll onto the shoulder, bend your knees, and take your right arm and just place it along your lower back. So turn the palm downwards, Marie. Good. Bend the knees, yeah. Take the right arm and just let it rest on your lower back. So Sonia, bend your knees so you're on the side. Good. Perfect. Yeah, you're right. And just relax the arm that's over your hip. And then Florin, bend both your knees. Good. So allow the weight of your body to push down on your shoulder, creating compression along the whole shoulder. Find a comfortable place for your head and your neck. Begin to relax the side of your body into the earth. Completely relax your shoulder. And just breathe. Always in and out through the nose. And using the exhale to sink the body a little deeper into the earth. You're nearly there. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, roll onto your stomach. Inhale, extend the right arm out. And exhale, roll onto the right shoulder, bend the knees. Take the left hand and just wrap it over the lower back. Make sure the hand is in line with the shoulder. Now, as you exhale, just release the side of your body into the earth. Find a comfortable position for your head and your neck. The arm across your hip helps your body move a little backwards and onto the shoulder.
Relax your legs into the earth. Remember, use the exhale here to release, to surrender. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, roll onto your stomach. As you inhale, roll onto your back. Move your arms slightly away from your body so your shoulders can sink into the mat. Feel a release in your shoulders. And just take 5 normal breaths before we move into the last pose. Good. Move your fingers, your toes. Just roll onto your stomach for a moment so I can show you the last pose. You're going to come into happy baby. You have 3 options here. You can place your hands, your feet are wide, your knees are bent. Your hands can be on the inside of the bottom of your feet. They can be here, or they can be here. There's two things that you have to have in this pose. The first is your shoulders need to be connected. So if your shoulders are up here, move your arms down here. The other is you don't want this. You want your entire spine all the way down to your sacrum, which is all the way down to here, connected to the mat. So you choose the one you want, because we're going to stay here for 3 minutes. So roll onto your back, make the feet wide, and then bend the knees so the knees fall towards the side of your body. Place your hands either on your feet, on your ankles, and once they're on the ankles, you can also drop the heels towards your bum. So grab the ankles, Irlandese. Good, the ankles. Here. Yeah, and then just drop. Yeah, perfect. Now just pull your chin in towards your chest. Relax your shoulders. We hold a lot of resistance on the inside of our legs, so just release that resistance. Feel your whole spine connected to the earth. Feel your shoulders connected to the earth. So Yolanta, grab your ankles instead. Yeah, and move your shoulders down towards the earth. Good. Bertha, grab your ankles, move your shoulders down towards the earth. Good. And breathe. So Simone, grab your ankles and move the shoulders closer to the earth. Yeah, good. Start to breathe in for 4, back down to 1. Slow the breathing down. And it's very hard to slow the breathing down if you're breathing out through the mouth. You're nearly there. Take a deep inhale, deep exhale, and then slowly release your legs onto the mat, making them as wide as the mat. Place your arms beside you, gently away from your body, your shoulders into the earth. Move your hands closer to your feet. Roll the shoulders in a little to protect your lower back so your shoulder blades move towards each other under your back. And then bring your chin a little closer to your chest. Completely relax your feet, your lower legs, and your upper legs. With each exhale, feel your legs sink into the mat and down into the earth.
Begin to soften your shoulders, your upper arms, your lower arms, the palms of your hands, and all your fingers. Completely relax your chest, your stomach, allow your hips to fall open, to sink into the mat, and down into the earth. Completely relax your lower back, your middle back, your upper back. With each exhale, feel your back sink into the mat and down into the earth. Begin to relax your neck, your upper lip, your lower lip. Allow your tongue to sit at the bottom of your mouth. Completely relax your cheeks, your forehead. And with each exhale, feel your entire body sink into the mat and down into the earth. So all that is left is your breath. Now begin to count your breath back from 11. And if you lose count, don't worry. Go back to 11. Now just begin to connect your breath to your body. Gently move your fingers, your toes. Raise your arms above your head and slowly roll onto the right side of your body using your arms as a pillow. And just stay here for a couple of breaths. Using your left hand, slowly come up to a seated position, facing the center of the room with your eyes closed. Stay connected to your breath to remain in the present. Take a couple of breaths here, in for 5, out for 8. And bring the palms of your hands together, thumb touching your forehead, and bow to yourself. Give yourself thanks and gratitude for coming to your mat today and reconnecting with you. Touch your thumbs to your heart and bow to the planet, giving thanks and gratitude for all that it provides you. Acknowledging every word, action, behavior that rises from you affects the entire planet and beyond. For you are separate from nothing, connected to everything. We finish this journey with our Om, and we begin our inhale now. Rub your hands together. Place them over your eyes. Take a deep inhale and a deep sigh. Lower your hands, open your eyes, and namaste, 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 namaste. Thank you. I'm amazed some of you didn't die through that from all the noises coming out of there. I was a little worried at some point. So I'm going to bring out the holy water from the holy bathroom. If you could wipe your holy mats and your holy blocks.